Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I'm here to do some collaging and stuff. I hope you're all having an awesome day. I wanted to show you a couple of things first. I got a nice happy mail from Michelle Hartley. Thank you so much, Michelle. That was so nice of you to send this to me. I did take off the outside box before the video because there's a picture of it on the front, so I know what it is. But Gail Augustinelli also received one of these in Happy Mail from Amazon, or through Amazon, I should say. And it's really hard to get off the outside box. So I already took the outside box off. But inside is a awesome book weight. So if you're using your journal, and you know how once they start to get full and stuff, it's really hard to keep open to a specific page, so you can just do this kind of thing. And then, you know, work on the page, and then if you need to, move it down here or whatever. It just is really nice because it's got these two heavy weights on either end. So that's an awesome gift. I thank you so much, Michelle. That's just very generous. So thank you. And then I wanted to show you, I have, because I said we're going to be collaging, so I'm not really going to be working on this journal, but I just wanted Eva to see that I am, you know, working on it. This is the cover I'm going to use. This is an old book. Obviously, you can see that. I decided I wanted to use an old book, and it's really rough. It was like this. I didn't cut it when I took the pages out. It just, you know, is a rough one. It's already been taped here and here. But anyway, so I'll need to do some repair work to it, but I just liked kind of this sort of gray color, and a lot of it's going to end up covered up, but I like the edges. If you can see, they're kind of all tatty and worn, so that's probably in the end mostly all you'll see is a little bit of the edges kind of thing. But because I got this really pretty like table runner, or you know, something to put on a table doily type thing from my sister for Valentine's Day. She actually made a heart out of this for me, and I should have brought that up here, but it's in my room. So anyway, but she gave me the rest of it so that I could use it on journals, and I just think it would be pretty to cut, you know, like a piece out of this and use it on the front. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet. That was for Valentine's Day. So, and I hope you all had a wonderful, love-filled Valentine's Day. I had a very nice weekend. It was my daughter's birthday as well as Valentine's Day, so we were very busy all weekend, but I did manage, while she had all her friends over and stuff, to you know, kind of fold up some pages and things for the signatures, and there will be 3. That's as far as I got. I did find this really cool book at the thrift store that has all these old operas in it, and it kind of tells you what each opera was about, and I've cut them down just to this size here, and I did put washi in the middle just because I wanted to make sure those pages didn't just fall apart. But this is the book. I think I might have showed this already, but anyway, you can see I took some pages out of it and ended up just cutting it around the black edge so that I could, you know, have that whole part in there, but that's the only way that it would fit. So anyways, and as you can see, the middle of those got a little ripped, so they needed help. So there's that, and I also have really pretty papers from Denise at Wondubar Crafts, and I'm not going to pull out the whole Digi right now, but because it's got various colors, like there's the pinks and purples, and then there's also like navy blue, and it's just a gorgeous kit. So I'll leave a link to that below, and I will be doing some other things with that. This is another piece of that, and I'll show more of the kit then, but I just have a little bit of it here. This is Medieval Mirage. This is Rachel at Roxy Creations. So this is Denise. So this one's from Denise's new Digi. And yeah, I'll leave a link for that below because I know I'm not giving you tons of information there. Alright, so that's that. And I think what we're going to do is a collage page, because Rachel at Roxy Creations has a challenge, a birthday challenge. So she wants people to make one page you know, you can do like a whole signature, you know, or not a whole signature, but a page, like a whole page folded in half, that kind of thing, and send it to her, or one journaling card, or one tag, that kind of thing. Just one of something for a journal is what she wants, because she's going to make like a whole journal in the end with all the parts. And because she lives in Italy and shipping is astronomical, I'm probably going to end up doing like one journal card or something like that. So I thought we could collage this, and then we will figure out what part of it we want to use for Rachel's birthday challenge. So I thought that was kind of a fun thing. So I'm going to use some of my Ada digital download and do some collaging with that, as well as I've got loads of scraps from like Medieval Mirage and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, we'll just do some collaging and relax. But yeah, I hope you guys had a nice weekend. I had a very nice weekend. It was very relaxing, and well, I mean, I actually did quite a bit of crying because I don't know, something about my daughter being 18, it has me all in a mess. But and she's kind of been a mess too, so that doesn't help. Sorry, I gotta find a book to glue on. Yeah, so I needed a book here. So anyway, yeah, it just, I mean, nothing bad, it's just that whole, she's an adult and we've just been sappy and silly and looking at old pictures and just, I don't know, you get ridiculous when stuff like that goes on for some reason. And cards, card from her grandma and just everything. So yeah, we had a very lovely dinner with Grandma and Grandpa, and so then all us girls were sitting there crying, and the boys are just looking at us like, you guys are insane. But it was fun. It was fun. Because, you know, boys, they just aren't as sappy as we are. I mean, they have their moments, but it's pretty rare. And I just want this, a piece of this. Yeah, I had a nice Valentine's Day. Went out to dinner with my husband. That was fun. And then we had that night all Aiden's friends over. Not all of them, but a lot of her girlfriends came over and stayed the night and had fun. So it was nice. So I'm sorry if I've been kind of missing in action all weekend, but that stuff happens, as we know. I'm going to take a piece of that. And this is some Medieval Mirage pieces that I've had sitting around. I want this lady on here. This is from my 1891 Digi digital download on my Etsy shop. I forget to say all these things, and I forget that some people, you know, don't know what I'm talking about. Trying to be better about that. Oh, entirely different paper. Or do I want, kind of was just thinking a piece of that would look kind of cool. Maybe I'll use a piece of that. I don't want to use, you know, all the ad stuff together. I'm going to tear off most of that because it's got a big fold through it where I folded it and then I didn't end up using it. I'm going to come out further for this one. Oh, and I ripped it crooked like always, because that's what I do. everybody, or not everybody, but my kids are home today because it's a holiday, so you'll hear doors and things opening and closing and whatever. So they had a very long weekend because they didn't have school on Friday either. It was kind of nice to have that time off with them, and it was a good time to have a birthday. Hayden's always pretty lucky with that because when her birthday falls, it's usually President's Day weekend, so, or, you know, one day off or something at least. And I know I'm putting that over the top of something else, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. I need a new page here, though. I'm liking doing the collaging on this manila paper because it already has a back that way. And I kind of missed this spot down here because I tore that wrong, so that fixes that. Actually, maybe I want this to tuck under this edge because this has a different edge. Yeah, that looks better. Cat's talking to my son. She just loves him to pieces. I like this lacy paper with Medieval Mirage. Well, her arm's already kind of missing over there, but this comes really close to her, so I'm just going to tear a little bit more. Oh, it's got Rachel's embroidery on that side. What does that look like? It looks good. There's just nothing here and here. Is there more? Yeah, there's more of that, so I think I'll do this side for this part and then something else. Sometimes I like to do these false tears when you've got, you know, something over there that you don't want covered up, so. Plus it just makes it a little more interesting. Alright, and I've got, this is Medieval Mirage as well. I'm going to do it just a little bit taller. Oops, I just realized that side's not torn at all. Oh, come on. Why? I want it ripped like that. Once we glue it, it'll be fine. then maybe more ad stuff would work. Where did I put that piece? I mean, it wasn't part of the ad, but it would work. Sorry, just going through this. I don't know where I put that. It must be over here. Well, who knows? I guess I'll find it when I find it, and then I'll use it. Such a ditz. And these are Medieval Mirage. Just was thinking I like the look of those. Eh. There's a little room up here. I don't think that's sticky yet. You didn't have to get so, oh, there's that piece. You didn't have to get so close to the edge. You know, you wouldn't need that, but obviously for a collage, unless you want all the edges being loose, then you got to do that. A lot of these pieces might be too big. It just gets hard to cut it out when it's like that. I think I'll do something like that. I'll probably end up with a million book pages that need to have something else done to them. Okay, now more ads. I want this whole one, but I do like the old typewriter there. Let's see. This is a really light piece from Medieval Mirage. That'll work. So yeah, I'll leave a link to Rachel's video that she did about her birthday challenge, so that if you want to do it, you can you know, follow her directions and stuff, but she basically wants like a video or an Instagram post or something about what you made, and then, you know, you send her whatever piece you made. And then she's going to put them all in a journal. So that's pretty fun, I think. That's a very nice birthday gift to have when she's all done. She'll have all those, you know, memories of people sending her their artwork, which is really cool. I just got all these scraps that I have to use. Use one of these. This old postcard was so cool. This is from my digital download, Ada. I have this old postcard, and whoever had it poked holes in it and put ribbon in and out through the holes. So that was kind of fun. Might take off the bottom. I think I'm going to do this because I don't want it to be a perfect rip. I don't want to cover up that typewriter. Yeah, I don't know what is up with shipping, but it's just gotten crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And this is Rachel, or not Rachel, Gail Agustinelli's, one of her trims that are in her digital, or in her Etsy shop as a digital download. And it's fun because you get that fabric look, but you know, you can use them over and over again, and they're nice and flat, which is nice, as we all know, because the bulk tends to get you sometimes. And somebody was saying that they skip around when they're collaging. I can't remember who it was, sorry. You know, all over. And I do that sometimes, but I usually tend to kind of go from one side to the other. It just depends on how it's coming out and what I see and what I, you know, want it to end up looking like. But that's a great way to do it too. I mean, whatever works for you that gives you the effect that you want. Because that's all that really matters. And I know it's easier to tear the other side, but we got it. Oops. Paper's getting sticky. Trying to find any little spot that doesn't have glue. And then let's find something kind of long. Oh, this is upside down. I just realized that. And I made the uneven tear, of course, over on this side. But I'll just trim it, and a little ink right there will work. Sorry if this, any bad words, I apologize. I didn't write the book, so just using it to glue. Okay. So I think that's fun. We could add a few little things on there, like maybe stamps. That turned out kind of cool the other day when we put some stamps on there, I thought. Let's see. Coast. I don't think I want a Christmas one. Don't think I want that one. This one's kind of cool. This one's cool too. They're all. That one's Columbia. Salvador. It'd be cool if I had one from the United States to put on there. Oh, Australia. How cool would that be? Just for you, Rachel. Alright, so I think I will just add a few of those here and there. I'll probably obviously end up using that part. I kind of wanted to use that lady in whatever I sent her anyway. I don't know why, but I know she likes the kind of light colors and stuff like that, but I think that's a good one, and so I'm going to add that. But I am going to put a tiny bit of ink around that. I just like it to show the, you know, jagged edge of the stamp a little more. I don't think I want two that close together. End up sending her a hair if I don't, I'm not careful. What is the deal? That hair just wants to go. Wants to go to Italy. Me too. Oh, I forgot to ink around that one. Durr. This one over here. Alright, now we'll do some cutting and then decorate it too. So let's figure out, let's put these stamps back, how we want to cut it, because that's always the tricky part. Because once you get it all done, you're like, I don't want to cut it. Thinking could do a couple of, I don't know if I want to do a journaling card. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a journaling card for Rachel, but I think I'm going to do a couple of tags with these two down here. And I just kind of eyeball it. I don't make them all exactly the same size or whatever, so you can, if you like a set size, then, you know, by all means do that. I just like to kind of wing it. So we've got 4.5, and they'll be kind of shorter And they could all, and I'm just going to leave them like this. I'm not going to snip the edges yet because I may end up turning them into like pockets, you know, like tall pockets or something like that. This one for Rachel, I think I'm going to come to here. It's not very even because of the way the paper is at the bottom. And like right there, I'm cutting part of that little edge off, but that's okay. See, like that would be a good pocket. You just cut a little notch in it, and that makes a neat pocket. And then this could be a pocket too, because that's kind of big. Let me see, what is that? 4.5. I'll cut just a little more off of this side. No, I don't want to cut the stamps, so let's see. To 4, maybe. Yeah, I think that's a good size to fit in a pocket. I mean, it'll still have to be a fairly wide pocket, but it's not horrible, so a little stamp bit right there. Alright, then I'll just save the other piece to do what I want with later. This would make a decent pocket too, but let's see. I want to put some lace or something on it. What's that? Have all kinds of crazy stuff shoved in here. You guys can see it. It's just a bag full of bits and pieces and whatever. This is a piece of one of those tatting squares that I had in my shop for a while that I don't have anymore. Well, I mean, I have some, but I didn't want to sell all of them because I like to use them too. Oh, you know what else I have all cut out? Some of her butterflies. All fussy cut. These are like a blue. I just want a little one because these are pretty big. The blue would be good just to bring that out. Itching today. These ones fray kind of strange. They're, I think it's because of the like embroidery on there, the dots and stuff. This could go up higher. I kind of like that one better, surprisingly. I want to totally cover up that though. Don't know. I'm not loving it. This is that one I love from Denise. It's just so cool. Let's see. Just looking at some other little bits of things that I've got. I just feel like there needs to be a little blue, but I don't know. Oh, I do have one. One blue butterfly. Yeah, I think something like that will work better. Oops, let's see, what was that? I had something. No. These are her doilies. So I have some stuff in here that isn't hers. I don't know how it ended up. It's because I get, you know, doing these projects and I just don't have any other butterflies, so at the moment, because I used a lot of them already. I'm just going to go around the white part. Bless you, son. Alright, I'm going to go stitch this and stitch around the card, and I'll add that butterfly on, and I'll be right back. Okay, hi, I'm back. So I got stitched all around there, got this all stitched on, and glued the butterfly on. So I think that turned out kind of cool. And I'm leaving the strings hanging. I like that, how this looks. So this one is for Rachel at Roxy Creations, and I know she said to only send one, but I think I'm going to send her this one too, because I did this off screen and was like, oh, I really like it, I think she'd like it. So I'm just going to send these two, but that's all I'm going to send for her journal, and she can do whatever she wants. She can use one of them or whatever. So anyway, those are both going to Rachel. Happy birthday, Rachel. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and work on a page for the new journal that I'm working on for Eva. So let's see. I like to do collage-y type stuff, and I have all these collages that I've made already. So let's go ahead on the back of this one and do some stuff. Since the other day I made the purple, all the purple stuff, you know, remember? So we can use this. I really like this one. This is a little wide though, but we can trim it down a little. Because that would be a good like base beginning pocket kind of thing. And it doesn't have to like fit perfectly, because I'm going to add other things, so if it's a little smaller than the page, that's fine too. Let's do it a little more. Okay. I like that one too. But maybe a small pocket would be good. I liked this. son's messing with the Alexa. Okay, so if this one I backed, so it's quite a bit thicker, so I don't know if that'll work. I was thinking a pocket, a smaller pocket kind of thing. Sorry, my phone. That needs to get glued. I like doing these pocket collage pages, they're just kind of fun. This one's thinner and could be a tall, skinny pocket up there. With this tag, it would stick way too high up. I could cut some off the bottom though, because it can only stick up about like that much. Or you could do a side tuck there. Do I have any other? That one too. Okay, I think I'm going to do something like that, but I'm going to put something behind this because I want something over there. Sorry, my pins. I need to get more stainless steel pins for this thing, and I keep forgetting because I'm dingy like that. I like the idea of having something to write on over there in the background kind of thing. So if I did this, and then, yeah, you're not going to be able to see that flower because that will cover up way too much of that. It's a mess. Do I have anything else in these that could be used as a journaling spot? Let's see. I think maybe I'll just use one of these. Let's see, if I use this, then it's mostly going to be you're not going to be able to journal over there. So maybe I'll just use the top portion of this one. Do that. I don't hold the middle down enough, and then I get that weird middle bubbly thing. Okay. So that'll just go up here kind of as a background, basically. Oh, I had that one backed. Dingling. Hard to tell where the bend is, with a fold in the middle. Okay, so I've got this, the fold. I'm going to ink around the edge of this one and put the notch in it. Do I want to put, I'm trying to think if I want to put it off to one side more, the notch. Yeah, that's basically, I don't want it any further over than that. No, I think I'm just going to go with it in the middle. I just think it'll look weird. Or as middle as I can get it anyway. Oh, this one needs one too, huh? And that's going to be interesting with her head there. Let's see. Just do a very small notch. Can go about there. I don't know why it's not wanting to glue right here, but we'll get it done. And 3 sides of this one. Did I fold that really crooked, or did I, what did I do? Because it looks like it's crooked on that edge. Okay, still looks a little not even. I don't know why either. Must have been how I cut it. So this, I'm going to have to cut a pretty fair amount off the bottom there to make it work. These little pieces are kind of fun to save, so if you're doing like a tag or something, or you know, it could be a tag, but or a pocket is what I was trying to say. You can add this as a decoration on your pocket, and then you know, put a flower on it or whatever. Kind of like a cluster sort of thing. So don't toss those if you know, have those extra bits like that. I'm actually going to add some fabric at the top of this. Put a little more glue over there. Yeah, that'll work. Just did not want to glue on that side. Just fighting it. Oh, it's probably the lift. Duh, I wasn't thinking of that. This edge is crooked because there's a lift here and not over, you know, not down here, so it makes it uneven. Wasn't thinking about that. All right, what can we put in this pocket? Got the big one. I mean, it would definitely fit. Yeah, that would work. Okay, so I'm going to put some fabric at the top of this one, you know, that'll kind of stick out a little bit, and probably some lace, which maybe lace on that too, on the top of this one. And then that one will be done. So you'll have a little spot you can write if you want, and then journaling tags, you know. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, hi, I'm back. So I added a little lace at the top of these and stitched around them. I think this one I'm going to add one of these butterflies. It's got a little purple in it. I just think that'll look kind of cool on that big one. Other than that, I don't really think they need anything because they're already all collaged, you know. And these are Rachel at Roxy Creations butterflies. I think I mentioned that, but I just want to make sure credit goes where it's due. Almost pulled off one of its antennae. Poor butterflies. Okay, so I think that's good for today. So we have the card for Rachel, and then a little collage page for the, which is turning out to be a purpley sort of a journal. Not it, that's just kind of how it worked out because of, you know, these lovely papers from Medieval Mirage kind of have that pinky purpley sort of tone. So there's one done. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.